Hey fellas, Onus here, and welcome back to With a Y, and do you recognize these little freakazoids? I feel like I call a lot of things freaks, but I very strongly believe in that descriptor for these things, the Floradinns. They were one of the first new Darkner mobs announced for Chapter 5 when the trailer dropped during like that Nintendo Direct, and they were some of the first creatures that we got new information on. Like, we got their little idle sprites, we got one of them just like kind of dozing, probably like when they get pacified or something, and then we got a little train conductor sprite with no context, and Toby like shared some of his personal thoughts as he was making them during the game's development. These guys are called Floradinn. You can think of them like the Rudin of Chapter 5. Their favorite thing is flowers. They don't usually get what's going on, but they are chill and don't care. I like these guys, and this was basically just a PR campaign Toby was trying to run in order to like make these guys into your new little scrunkly, and it worked for a time being, where everybody was just changing their profile picture to these Floradinns, basically forming their entire personality around them. And like the way people were talking about these guys was like they were patron saints. Like Halo the Jester here just drew a little stylized version saying, I like this guy, he's so cute and squishy. Jantenna was all, what do you want? Why are you staring? Are you thirsty? Can you use your words? And it just made him look like a little cat who doesn't really know what's going on. Toby was such a fucking liar about these dudes. They knew what was happening and had desires, and they were weird. The illusion cracked when we actually got our hands on the game. Halo the Jester, the day the game drops, you fucking freak. 10,000 likes and everybody was just simultaneously experiencing what these guys put us through. Jantenna just forsaking their own son that they drew, going, you fucking freak, get off the floor now. Because these dudes just say the darndest things, and like usually it's innocent shit like this that you can see as falling into the umbrella of not knowing what's happening, like Toby described it. This is the only slope. I'm obsessed with it. When he's like doing a little pog face. Alright, yeah, that's fair enough. It is the only slope in the game, and it got a giggle out of me when I saw this shit. But during one of like the first enemy encounters in the entire game, the Floradinns just start saying weird shit, man. Can you get me a hot gamer girlfriend? And the alternative gay one, which is what I'm pretty sure I got, can you get me a hot gamer boyfriend? And when you tell them that you can't, that is their cue to just like slink off, and that's how the fight ends. They just weren't happy with our inability to give them anything. During the first net spin puzzle, like the Kitsune enemy, there's a Floradinn that's actually a netski that says this shit, swishes my big fluffy fucking tail around the room like a broom. And for a lot of us, it was the thought, what is this guy even saying? You don't have a big fluffy tail, but it made sense that like they said that when you realized that it was a netski just doing an impersonation of a Floradinn. And you kind of try and rein it back to center that. It makes you think, okay, the netskis are like that. But no, if you backtrack to this room, a normal Floradinn will be there again, and he says the same thing. Swishes my big fluffy fucking tail. I was looking on the wiki, and they have like just an assortment of strange quotes. I'm better than a normal person. Flowers over boys, which I suppose that's not really a universally held opinion amongst the Floradinn diaspora. Like some of them want a girlfriend, but others want like a hot gamer boyfriend. I have not seen anybody get this, but apparently there's a line where they say, do it for the vine. Do you know the type of shit when that was like an actual phrase people used that people were doing right after they said, do it for the vine? It was usually like war crimes or like something that was going to get you grievously injured. In combat, they also just yell at you all the time that we are after your dad. Like they pine after your father in front of your face all the fucking time. It's like horrendous. Flowers last longer than diamonds, which I think was them just like taking shots at the Rudins, who they should really be a little more humble about, considering that those guys came first and their designs are the only reason that we became endeared to these little dudes before we even really knew what they were about. The existence of the Rudin probably gave these guys' reputation the only chance in hell at being positive that it had before we met them. I'm tired. Can I just beat someone up? Like, they're not hard workers. They barely even want to do their job as like mob enemies. And that was just like what you hear in combat. I would like you to watch this Penny Snapcube clip of her running into the Floradinn like outside the blue show. Just let it ride.
You're so freaking wide.
Me, I like to get totally smashed before the show. It's not legal, but as long as the law doesn't know. Also, I replaced my sword with a big stick of butter. And I've been licking it.
I've been licking that shit, man. I've been licking this stick of butter. Like, it makes my skin crawl, man. Shut the fuck up. Not you, Penny. You're wonderful. It has gotten to the point where, like, posts like this, where you tuck in the little Floradinn, have aged so poorly because these are not, like, little innocent dudes just minding their business. It's not like a little Ralsa you can tuck into bed and then, like, pat on the head real nice, like, if you have a plush of one. Anybody who's still, like, a ride or die for Floradinns at this point has had to reinvent themselves as somehow liking finding this new aspect of the creature. This is what the actual Floradinn that was being hidden by the Netski says when you come back. If you water them, it grows a little flower on their head. Gross. You wetted my giant tail. Now I need to swish it around to dry it. Like, it doesn't even have a particularly large tail, man. Like, he's just frontin'. It's stolen valor as far as I'm concerned. You are not that fucking guy. Whoa! Destroys building because it's so big. You guys. What are you saying, man? Listen to your fucking self. What are you doing? I saw fan art somebody drew of the I've been licking this stick of butter shit, and like, they just willingly make these guys into freaks now. From the blue hat person. Wanna go lick butter? Only kind of. Oh, you guys gonna stop that? Oh, you guys gonna stop doing that? I've been licking it. The fucking dialogue in this stupid fucking game kills me, man. I'm not gonna make it to chapter 6. I'm gonna die in a fucking ditch. From Delta Sanic. My epic Floradinn art. I love these idiots. Can you get me a hot gamer girlfriend? No. If Floradinn had these pecs for real, I feel like they could genuinely just seal the deal without needing to ask one of us to help them. Like, how about you get in the fucking gym and start pumping some iron instead of asking the teenagers to hook you up? There's like a very particular Floradinn you can find that has some dialogue for Susie. Susie used little tail and swished away leaves on a stump before sitting down. No! like, why the, like, what she's freaking out, like, what the fuck are you saying to me, man? Like, I would be just taken aback if I heard that shit about a tail I vehemently deny having. Speaking of what these little freaks do with their tails, you can actually meet the Floradinn who paint these kind of fucking pictures about flowering for the bromide or key items. Like, they gave him a boob window. Ralsei's outfit does not have that. Like, you're just making shit up because you're insane. They piss me off, dude. Like, it makes me fucking mad. Like, the Floradinns drew this image of Flowery taking a bath and like scratching behind his neck or some shit, man. Like, what the hell was going through their head? This is some art by Lodo Dots, but this is the one I was talking about. Like, you talk to them and they let you know that they were behind that fucking jump scare on your screen if you checked your key items for the bromide R and like didn't know what you were getting in for. Here's another Floradinn that you can water and it just says some shit. I no longer recognize myself in this shape. No more empathy for me. What do you mean, dude? You have Sammy over here like just having to deal with the Floradinn after they moved into Castletown. What do you mean you can't unrecruit them? It's just the fucking one licking a giant stick of butter, dude. I feel like Floradinns joined the ranks of the Venus flytrap as some of the only plants that eat some form of animal product to sustain themselves. Here's the one you can meet in that section where Yellow wants to fucking kill himself and you have to gather evidence to prove that the giant smear of red paint on the ground wasn't your doing. I changed my mind. I'm ready to be evidence now. We don't need that evidence anymore. And like, Ralsei's just telling it to him like it is. Like, the moment has passed. You can't be mad because you missed your opportunity. And that's exactly what he is. So everything goes on your schedule, huh? I could be a strong boy. Fucking stop talking, man. I'm sick of you. I was supposed to be guard here, but I think someone was impersonating me. Impersonating me in my big fluffy fucking tail. I saw a tweet from like a Floradinn LARP account where they were saying swishes my big fluffy tail and they were just vehemently denying it. No, we don't fucking do this. We have never fucking done this. We don't allow fucking LARPers in this fucking account. That was that little fox son of a bitch doing it. Delete this post. And they just get shown with the evidence of them literally doing that all in the replies, and like they're just trying to vehemently deny it because they know how fucking embarrassing it is. Hey, don't talk to me. This is my big fluffy fucking shrub. Fucky fluffing shrub? Whatever, man. I think the worst thing about the Floradinns is that their genuine idiocy might be actually contagious in the air, like the pollen that they give off might make you stupid. Because in the one section where we learned what that train conductor spray was actually getting used for, if you stand on the train, Susie, Chris, and Ralsei just start talking about some bullshit. This rules. I choose you, Susie. Thanks, man. I never been choosed before. Chris, you're also a chosen. Shall I choose you? Like, listen, I know this is a multi-layered joke, but I can't help but feel like that it is this guy in the top left's fault. Like, you must have filled the room with cat piss and just hotboxed the entire place. Cat piss is a strain of weed. Whatever. I'm sick of Floradinns, man. Like, they need to get out of my life. They're evil, evil, evil. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at with a Y. That email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, piss off.